everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Austin and I am a fashion and beauty content creator based here in New York City, and in today's video I wanted to talk about something that I get a lot of questions about but haven't covered as much on my YouTube channel, which is YouTube and YouTube strategy. If you watch till the end of this video, I will be covering why YouTube and how you can kind of make the most of videos on YouTube. I'm going to talk through the top performing video categories on my channel as an example, but I will show you how you can apply it to other categories and niches as well. And I'm also going to talk about how you can kind of optimize your channel and come up with video topic ideas that your ideal audience will want to be seeing. The first thing I want to talk about is why YouTube. So if you are new to YouTube or you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you're not really sure, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's a lot of time and energy that goes into filming these videos, coming up with ideas, the actual editing and uploading process, and making sure that they're optimized so that people can find them. It is definitely a time suck, but it is one that has been super rewarding for me. I think that especially if you've been struggling on Instagram lately because of the algorithm, you should consider creating content on YouTube because of search engine optimization. The main method of discovery on Instagram is actually through hashtags, whereas on YouTube, you can really type in a specific keyword or thing that you're looking for. So while on Instagram, a lot of different people might be using the hashtag American Style if they're a fashion blogger like I am, that's not really gonna help me stand out because of how many people are using that hashtag all across the world. To give you a little bit of perspective, right now on Instagram users are trying to reach a small percentage of their audience. I work as a full-time content creator and freelance writer here in New York City, and a decent amount of my income, maybe 30 to 40%, comes through sponsored Instagram posts and content creation and blog posts. And on Instagram right now, there are certain thresholds for how good your engagement is. And right now, you are just trying to reach such a small percentage of your audience. Whereas on YouTube, the opposite is true. You can be a small YouTube channel and reach so many more people because of how they're able to search for your videos. So just to give you an example, I'm looking at an Instagram photo insights that I posted on Thursday, and it says that my accounts reached were about 2,500. I currently have around 11,000 Instagram followers, so that means that I'm reaching, what, 20% of my Instagram audience? Whereas if you look at my YouTube channel, currently I have 1,500 subscribers, and if you are not yet subscribed, hit that red button down below for new videos every Monday and Friday. Yet with 1,500 subscribers, my most viewed video, my New Orleans vlog, has 20,000 views. Not only am I reaching my own subscribers because they're able to see my videos when they do subscribe to my channel, have them pop up in their home feed way more frequently than Instagram feed works because of how much content is there, but I'm reaching people who don't even know about my channel, who don't know who I am and don't give a crap of who I am, and who just want to know what are the best things to do in New Orleans. So if that's not a reason to start creating content on YouTube, I honestly don't know what is, especially if you're an account on Instagram that has been really struggling to keep up with all the changes in the algorithm. YouTube's algorithm definitely changes as well, and I would say it favors accounts that post at least twice a week, so that consistency is still key, but again, it's so much easier to reach not just your own subscribers, but an even broader audience on YouTube than it is on Instagram right now. So now let's talk about the top 5 categories on my channel and why I think those videos have performed the best out of all of the videos that I've been uploading over the last 2 years. So I actually have a popular uploads playlist just because I like to show people what the most popular content is in case they just want to start off by clicking on that. But if someone doesn't have their popular videos listed, there's a really easy way to find it. All you have to do is go to their channel and select videos, and then you can actually sort by most popular. So definitely check out that option to see what videos on your own channel, if you are a content creator, have performed the best for you. All right, so let's start off with my most popular video category, which, since I already told you my most popular video, you will know already, is my travel guides. I love bringing my camera around with me while I'm traveling. I feel like vlogging is something that's really easy to do during traveling. A lot of it is gonna be B-roll or kind of just background footage with either music or narration going over it. So it doesn't feel like you're really interrupting your trip, and it's a great way to not only show an audience what a city looks like, but also to kind of document your memories for yourself. So currently my top 5 videos are all travel guides, and they're all city specific pretty much. So my top video is the best things to do in New Orleans, followed by my Gossip Girl tour of the Upper East Side. I love that my people are here for the Gossip Girl tours. And then my 48 hours in Charleston and Savannah videos follow that, and then the Thailand video is my 5th most watched video. The other thing that I want to point out about YouTube are that videos that will perform well over time do well on YouTube, as well as more timely content. So the shelf life of a video can actually be really important, and I think when I first uploaded this Gossip Girl tour, it had a couple hundred videos, but as people continue to search for neighborhood guides for the Upper East Side or Gossip Girl related New York content, this video comes up in suggested in YouTube, and it'll be kind of populating as it goes on, even though it was over a year ago. That still drives new traffic and subscribers to my channel every day. The next category for my top performing videos are my Glossy A reviews, and as much as I would like to consider myself like the top Glossy A connoisseur, you know, I'm not the biggest beauty blogger, I don't have the largest subscriber base, but what I do have is access to the Glossy A showroom in New York City. I find it so worth it to me whenever Glossy A drops a new product. I literally will rearrange my day to go to the showroom, pick up the product, come back here and film a review and get it up for you guys the day that it comes out. And this is so crucial because it gives me an advantage over so many other channels. And what I want you to take away from this is not that I live in New York and have easy access to the Glossy A showroom, but to kind of look out for something new that might be coming out and seeing if there's a way you can get your hands on it early or the day of, and try to prioritize that content so that when something new drops and people are searching for it, that they might only have a select few videos to click on at that point. So yours is probably going to be way more likely to be clicked on than it would be if you were reviewing this product like a month after it dropped. So that's why those product reviews especially perform well for me. I noticed that my MAC in Extreme Dimension Lash Mascara review has now jumped up to being my 8th most watched video, and that is just another case of shelf life. That is a product that people are always searching for and always want to see the reviews of, because MAC will continue to make it and people will continue to be interested in MAC as a brand. One of my Glossy A reviews is also a 2-week test. So I show you my skin every day throughout 2 weeks of using this product, and I think that people really enjoy seeing befores and afters, so that's what my main photo is. I think having a compelling thumbnail image like that will really encourage viewers to click on it and want to learn more about the process. So yeah, product reviews are definitely a big thing for me, but if that's not part of you and your niche, just continue to think about if there's a new trend happening in your industry and maybe you can be the first person to put out a video commenting on it. I like following a lot of conversations about influencer marketing, and that kind of leads into, you know, there was like the Tati and James Charles feud, and there was the influencer who did the whole wedding thing, the Fashion Ambitionist. You can Google that article, or I'll link one down below in case you don't know the full story behind that. But if you're someone who has that expertise and you feel comfortable jumping in and commenting early on, you might as well take advantage of it. The next category that does really well for me on YouTube is interiors and organization and DIY, all of that kind of stuff. To be a little more specific than just saying interiors, to give you a few examples of what has done well, my wardrobe declutter video from last fall now has over 3,500 views, and what I think was really good, and clearly I didn't even know this was going to be happening, was this video was released just 2 months or 3 months actually before Marie Kondo's Netflix series appeared. So by the time January rolled around, that's when there was a huge spark, and you know, it's also the new year, you want to change things up or declutter, spring cleaning, whatever it is. It was good that I had that video in place for when those kind of waves rolled around. So it was already in place, the Marie Kondo show came, and then people want to spring clean and they're looking for that kind of inspiration or to go along on a journey with you. So if you can even anticipate, you know, this is what I used to do as a magazine editor. It was like, okay, we're thinking the August issue, so now it's back to school, it's denim, it's all of these things. Like, think about what people are going to be searching for even in a month or two and get ahead of the curve. So right now, for example, it is July 13th today, it's a Saturday. If I wanted to kind of create some back to school content, now would probably be a good time to start uploading it, so that when college students are preparing to go back to school in the beginning of August and mid-August, if they're looking for back to school outfit ideas or easy hairstyles for the morning, that's when they're gonna be searching for that stuff. So if you can get your video up there before they even search for it, that'll be great. The fourth category of videos that do well for me are, of course, fashion related, and those are my come shopping with me videos. I know for me, I personally love watching come shopping with me videos because I usually follow people on YouTube whose style I admire and who I want to learn more about what they're gravitating towards in the stores right now. But the reason I actually love these videos so much is because half the time I don't even end up buying anything, so it barely costs me anything, but I can go in and I can show someone around the store and kind of give them my curated selection of picks of the moment. So I have 3 come shopping with me videos that are in kind of my top section, one that has 2,600 views, one that has 1,500 views, and one that has 1,300 views, and those are especially great for just being in season and going into stores that you think your audience might be interested in and kind of just showing them around. I think this is also actually a great solution to the current fashion blogger problem, which is that fashion bloggers are spending so much money on current, really cheap and affordable trendy items just to be kind of keeping up, you know, always having something new to show their followers, and this is a way that you can do that without necessarily A, blowing all your money on clothes that you might only wear a couple times, and B, kind of contributing to the fast fashion consumption problem. And the last category I want to talk to you guys about that does really well on my channel, hopefully this video will be high up there in a couple of weeks or months too, is my advice videos. Living the entrepreneur life can be extremely confusing and weird, but there are so many amazing resources out there, which is why I enjoy sharing my experience and what I've been through and some tips that I have with my audience. One of my best performing videos that's an example of this is how to use Pinterest to drive traffic to your website. That is a question that I feel like my audience is always curious to find answers to, and so I was able to go in and share my own tips and tricks and experience for how to best utilize Pinterest to get people over to your website, because as we all know, these social media platforms can be great for promoting, but at the end of the day, it's so important to have a place where you own your content and you can control what does and doesn't happen on a certain web page. Yeah, that video is a great example. I also have a video called How to Become a Fashion Blogger, which I actually felt kind of silly filming, but it really is just a question, again, that I get asked. Like, how do I get started? How do I get my name out there? And as much as I would love to be able to kind of reply specifically to every single person who asks me, now I can just send them this video link and say, hey, here's my general overview. If you have any follow-ups from after this, let me know. And more often than not, people are completely satisfied with what I talk about in the video. Okay, so those are the top 5 performing video categories for me. So that is my travel guides, my product reviews, my interiors content, come shopping with me, and then my advice videos. So even though, you know, those are very specific to my channel, I want to encourage you guys to think about what the top 5 video categories for your channel would be and to really kind of hone in on them and make sure that you're delivering content like that for your audience. And the next thing I want to get into is how to identify topics for your videos. The first thing that I would encourage you to do is check out channels that you want to emulate and go look at what their most popular videos are. You can do this by doing what I mentioned earlier, which is going to their videos and sorting by most popular and take a look at what's done the best for them. So I actually did this with a couple of my friends just to see what their top performing videos were. My friend Erica Fox, for example, all of her top performing videos are interiors across the board because she always has these beautiful photos of her apartment on Instagram, and she always is very open about sharing where she got something or where she likes to go shopping, and I think she knows that this is something that resonates with her audience. So I would not encourage you to go and just try to recreate every single video that someone who you admire has done in the past, but really kind of use that just as a jumping off point to get inspiration for your own channel and talk to your audience too. Like, ask them on Instagram, ask them on YouTube, and see what they want to be seeing from you. For example, just because I like Erica's channel and think it's cool, I don't really have any interiors content to update you guys on right now. Like, our apartment is pretty much furnished for the most part. We've gone through the moving process and I don't anticipate any major changes coming our way soon. So I could possibly, you know, go out to Home Goods and do a Home Goods haul or do a come shopping with me and show you what's going on out there. But right now, like, it doesn't make sense for me to be focused so much on that, even though those videos do perform well for me. And there you have it, guys. So now we have covered why YouTube is such an amazing platform, especially when you consider the search factor compared to other platforms like Instagram, where you're trying to reach a small percentage of your own audience, whereas on YouTube, the reach not only gets to your audience, but can expand far beyond that. I've also shared the top 5 video categories on my YouTube channel and why I think those videos perform well. Like I said, if you are also a fashion or beauty lifestyle channel, I'm sure that helped you out a lot. And if you're not, definitely consider how you can kind of identify identify your own top 5, and you can do that now using the tips that I shared with you, including looking at a competitor's channel and sorting their videos by most popular to see what does well for them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like it down below if you found some useful information here, and if you have any big takeaways or if you learned something new, please tell me what that is in the comments. I would love to hear what you found useful in this video so that I can incorporate it into my future filming schedule and hopefully create similar videos to this in the future if you found it useful. That's all for me, everyone. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys again on Friday. Bye!